Hello, hello, welcome back. I'm Wendy and this is Chronicle&Bloom. And if you're new here, I like to make journals and document my faith and my life through junk journaling and all things paper and old books. And, it's a mishmash, art journaling, all the things. Anyway, so I had shared earlier or in my last video my lineup for 2025 and 2026. And this is my journaling, my once a month journal that I started through who inspired this? My Abiding Journal. So if you never heard of her, check her out. But she shared this concept of just journaling your life. Like this is more for memory keeping. Once a month, like once in a month, journal all the highlights of that month. And I decided to do 2 years in one shot, which I won't do again. But this year it's just one, so I think this will be a lot easier. But I thought, why don't I try bringing you guys along as I do my 2026. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing here. I've never done a video like this, but hopefully it won't be a hot mess. And if so, that's okay, because I'm learning and I appreciate the grace that you guys give me. I also will make sure that it's not backwards. I learned how to fix that problem. So yeah, like I learn something new every day, which has been fun. But I was digging around. I remember that I wrote a list of things for like on New Year's, and I found it, and it's like, Wendy, trust the system. So I had it. I put it in my little faith journal here, and I found it. So because I was like, I know I had a list of things I wanted to try to accomplish. So yeah, I'm gonna try to use my chicken scratch here, and yeah, put it all out on this, and hopefully it'll be something pretty to look at, and fun to look at throughout the year. But I have some stickers. Like if you go to My Abiding Journal, I like printed out a ton of her printables on Patreon because I'd never done that before, or maybe I have, and so she just did a great job posting the little quotes and all the fun things. So I'm going to use some of that, but then I found this in my stash, and I have other stickers too, but I was like, I really want more color. And so, yeah, this is, I might try to use some of this, and who knows, that's what's fun about this, is just the creativity process. So I start this process by putting out the year on these ransom note stickers that I found on Amazon, just to set the page for 2026 and the year, I guess. And then I'm just kind of playing around with, okay, what am I going to do? And I do like to start the page with a photo of myself. And so I stick that on there. And then I think from here, I'm trying to focus on, or just go to my notes. And I decided to start writing my word for the year. And I have like a few words, but they all revolve around the word consistent, and so I'm writing it here, and then you will find that this piece of paper doesn't work for me, so then I start all over again. But the word consistent, there's just so many things that I want to accomplish and continue, and if I want to see results, I have to be consistent at it, whether it be just focusing on my fitness, or even just my creative process. If I want to get good at anything or do it well, I have to be consistent at it. And so that's just kind of been a theme in my life. And so I wrote down the word consistent. And then I also wrote down faithful, steadfast, and diligent, because those are all the qualities that I want to kind of develop for the rest of my life. But yeah, so it's just kind of been a theme, and so I decided to make that my word for the year. And yeah, so I tried writing it backwards, and it worked out really well. Look at how centered it is. So I was really impressed with that, but it was so hard to do. It was a good exercise, so I think I'll try to do that more often. And then from here, I'm moving on to the books that I want to focus on reading. I set the bar really low, and there's like 2 books that I want to read. And then there's also 2 books that I want to finish that I started. So we'll see. But yeah, there's a book that I bought, called Beneath the Crust by Stacey Renee, and it's about, like the spiritual parallels between life and baking sourdough bread. And it's really good. And I've kind of just been consuming it slowly and taking my time with it, because she gives you a lot of things to think about. And especially in this season of my life, it really does apply to me. So yeah, like that. Come Up by Richard Speight is another book that I would like to read. He wrote a book called Come Rest, and it changed my life. And I highly recommend it, especially if you live a life that's hurried. This book will help you just kind of slow down. And then A Woman After God's Heart. I think the last name is George. I can't remember her first name. And then The Church is the Ark by Matt Krachunas. Those are all books that I want to try to finish this year, and so hopefully I can surpass that, but I think this is a good start. Then I'm just kind of like writing or cutting out some little stickers that have some sentiments on it, but I end up just not really connecting with them. I'm like, do I use these? Do I not? And then I saw on my sticker sheet that there were some sentiments that really do apply. And so the first one is being content. And so, yeah, I write underneath being content about the things that I want to be content in and just be thankful for. Because I have a lot of things in my life that are blessings. And so I just want to be content with them and to steward them and be a good steward. So I'm kind of writing about my thoughts on that, of just being content and enjoying the blessings that I have. And then the next one was making things. And so with Chronicle&Bloom, it's all about making journals. And so I want to get good at making journals and develop that skill. So I'm taking a class on, journal making and just trying to refine my craft. So yeah, that's the second thing. Then the third thing is writing it down. It says write it down. And I have done scripture writing for a long time, and I started the book of John and Proverbs last year, and I would like to finish those. And then I'd like to pick another book and just continue that practice, because I love scripture writing. It really is a developer and a discipline, but it really does increase your faith when you read the word and then you write the word. There's just something that happens that's extra special that I encourage you to try if you've never done it before. And then the next sentiment says being brave. And so I want to get involved. I want to step out of my little universe here that I've created, and I want to get involved in whether it be volunteering for an event or getting involved in my church community. Those are things that I'm praying about and figuring out what the next step will be to get involved in my community. And the doors have already begun to open for me, so I'm really excited about 2026. So then I'm kind of, once I finish that, I look back at my other, at 2025, and I wrote looking back, and so here I'm just kind of reflecting on the year that had just passed, looking back at the things that we did, the things that I accomplished that I'm, proud of, and just kind of taking a snapshot of where I'm at right now. And so, yeah, I just kind of take the time to kind of go over the last year, things that challenged me. I wrote about things that I was grateful for. Like, there was so much that happened, and it was really hard to put it all in this one little paragraph. But I managed to accomplish it. So I'm super excited and proud of that. So yeah, as I'm just writing, I'm just kind of thinking about those things. And yeah, like there was a lot to look back on and a lot to go over. But this is really good exercise to do. So yeah, I enjoyed it very much. And then I move on to moving forward or looking forward. And so here I just, I'm kind of recording like where I'm at right now. And I find myself just being expectant. And so I had a few Bible verses that came to my mind. And I think they're going to be really good anchors for me and just kind of setting the tone for the year to come. And so I write down a Psalm 27:13, which is, "Yet I'm confident I will see the Lord's goodness while I'm here in the land of the living." And so, yeah, I just want to keep my eyes on His goodness, even when things are bad or not going the way I want them to go. God is still good and faithful. And so just seeing His goodness in the everyday is, I think, a really good way to kind of set the pace for the year, right? And then I'm just kind of writing things that I'm looking forward to this year and things that are on the horizon. And then, yeah, I start writing about, like, you know, my boys are growing up and they're getting ready to leave the nest, and I have a garden that I want to pour into this year, and so my perspective kind of has shifted to be expectant in that. And then I write about Isaiah 43:19 of just God, He's doing a new thing, and He's already begun. And so yeah, it's just kind of a year of just feeling expectant on what God's going to do. And then from here, I kind of write a sentiment. It's, I'll keep going. And so it's like my fitness and my wellness. There's things that I've started to do last year that I just want to keep on building onto. So it's just like, you know, my vitamins, my walking, my bouncing and lifting, and eating less things and eating more of other things. So I'm just kind of writing down those things. And then, yeah, there's like a little laundry list there of things. But then after that, I began to write, I switch colors, and then I write just kind of like a letter of encouragement to myself, like, you know, just keep going, don't give up. I reference Galatians 6:9, where it talks about, you know, you will receive the blessing of harvest if you do not give up. So, like, don't grow weary in doing good. And all those things that I listed are good things. But you know, you could just grow weary sometimes and just not want to do it anymore. And I just don't want to give up. I want to keep on keeping on. I want to fight the good fight. And so this was just kind of me telling myself to keep going. So yeah, like, I'm just preaching to myself here, telling my soul, don't give up, keep going. Like, it's worth it. And so, yeah, I'm looking for the reference. I don't think I was like, I remember the verse, but I could not remember the address. So I was like looking in my concordance, trying to find it. And I think I finally, I give up, and then I go ask my son, and then he reminds me. So yeah. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing here. But I just feel, after working through this process, I just felt so uplifted and so encouraged. Like, yeah, like this is gonna be a good year. And so yeah, I think I find that verse, and then after that, I just kind of keep looking. I'm still looking for that verse. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a fun process. But yeah, I think I find the verse here. And so yeah, I'm writing the verse out and just kind of encouraging myself to keep going. So now after I fill in that verse, I'm trying to figure out, okay, what do I do with this spot here? And I'm thinking, and I think I find a sticker. Oh yeah, just kind of trying to embellish things. But then I find this date sticker, and so I write the date, and then I think I stuck a sticker. It says adore this, and then I write down the date, and it says saving memories. And then here I decide to just write down like I did this last year, and it was kind of like a delightful surprise that I'm glad I kind of set the tone for 2025. And so I was just kind of writing about how grateful I was that I did that last year, and then I'm going to do it again this year, and hopefully just keep it going, because there is something special that happens when you write down your goals. Like I experienced that firsthand. Was just sitting down and kind of writing down why I wanted to do something so badly, and so I wrote it down, and it really did just shift my perspective, and it helped me to keep going. And so then after I wrote about that, I just kind of used some stickers to kind of embellish everything, and just kind of, so it does look colorful. I'm thankful that I used different colored pens and stuff, but I like the way that it looks, and I like the content that I produced here, because this is definitely something that I will be able to look back on and appreciate next year. So yeah, thank you so much for coming along this ride, and I hope that you were able to possibly do something like this and kind of set the tone for your 2026. But yeah, I'm just kind of adding things here, but thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you. Bye.